Thornhill.
Mr. Speaker, despite the blockades at the Ambassador Bridge in Coutts being cleared before the invocation of the Emergencies Act, cross-border trade was up 16%. These figures raise obvious questions about the government's use of the Act, a decision the government justified by threats to economic security. They didn't do anything in 2020 during the rail blockades when economic activity stopped. Does the government only use the Emergencies Act for groups they deem racist, misogynist, who oppose their heavy-handed COVID restrictions?
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, it is utterly astonishing to hear the Conservative Party continue to bury their heads in the sand as to the serious events that occurred during January and February. I would encourage my colleague and all members of the Conservative Party of Canada who don't want to believe that there was any interruption to speak to the small businesses on Huron Church Road in Windsor. Talk to the member for Windsor West. Talk to the member for Windsor-Tecumseh who've spoken with those businesses, Mr. Speaker. They were shut down. That was because of the illegal blockades. We're helping them trade and travel are going again. And thankfully, it was because we invoked the Emergencies Act.
The Honourable Member for Thornhill.
Let me get this straight. Despite the police clearing the blockades without needing the Emergencies Act, yesterday the Public Safety Minister stated the reasons were economic. He said the impacts were devastating. He said the Windsor crossing lost $390 million a day, and Stats Canada says that's not true. What should Canadians think when the government tells them they can't explain why they did what they did because of debunked news stories, invented economic data, and clinging to cabinet secrecy? What are they hiding?
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, the only thing that the Conservatives are clinging to right now is denial. And I have to say that before coming into this chamber and spouting off statistics in the abstract, I would encourage my colleague to speak with the Canadians outside of this chamber in Ottawa who could not leave their homes. I would encourage my honourable colleague to speak with the many small businesses, not only in Windsor, but in Coutts, in White Rock, who were absolutely devastated by these illegal blockades. Mr. Speaker, it was only after we received advice from police that we invoked. It worked, and now we're going to make sure that we cooperate with these inquiries so that
The Honourable Member for Edmonton Strathcona.